Now at 6 a.m. on WKYT this morning, a Kentucky State Police officer recovering after being accidentally shot with his own gun.
Support is growing for the 7-year-old girl who survived a Kentucky plane crash that killed her family.
And with many schools back in session today, the focus is not only on learning, but also in keeping kids healthy.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Top of the morning to you on the first Monday of the brand new year. Welcome in. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. For a lot of you, you may be headed back to work after a very long holiday break or headed back to school, a lot of the kiddos.
Hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Now it's reality and very cold weather moving in. Let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris in our First Alert Weather Center. We're talking Arctic air.
Boy, is it coming. And look, today is going to look like a pretty warm day compared to when we go toward Wednesday and Thursday. And you're saying, well, how cold is it this morning? Well, we're staying dry. You can see that on the sweep. But look at these temperatures in the teens and 20s. It's really, really cold outside. But like I said, this is going to look pretty warm compared to when we get toward Wednesday and off into Thursday morning, looking at maybe below zero for an overnight low. Yeah, that's about 20 degrees less than what you're seeing there on the screen. So here comes that cold air. A cold one today at 26 degrees. We'll get those reinforcing shots of cold air the next several days. And that's our focus of the forecast. Maybe even some dangerous cold. So we get those wind chills really low, well below zero. I'm talking in the minus category. And we'll go over the latest forecast. I'll show you those numbers coming up.
All right, we'll see you in a bit. And here's the latest from WKYT. A 7-year-old girl who survived that plane crash in western Kentucky over the weekend that killed her family may be able to help federal investigators.
The private plane crashed Friday in Lyon County, killing the girl's parents, her sister, and her cousin. The NTSB is investigating the crash, and the young girl is back with family in Illinois. WKYT's Hillary Thornton is at our live desk to explain how this sole survivor may help in the investigation.
Good morning, Rebecca and Bill. Only 7-year-old Sailor Gutzler survived the Friday night crash in Lyon County. Her parents, Marty and Kimberly Gutzler, 9-year-old sister Piper, and 14-year-old cousin Sierra Wilder all died in the crash as they were traveling back home to Illinois from Florida. The NTSB has started removing the plane from the crash site. They say the pilot, Marty Gutzler, reported engine trouble over western Kentucky. They think he was headed toward Kentucky Dam State Park Airport, but clouds could have made a visual landing difficult. The plane crashed less than 10 miles from that airport. Investigators say the sole survivor will help them figure out what went wrong.
Having someone that is a witness always helps us in the investigation. It gives us kind of a storyline.
What she knew from that point was something to the effect that the plane was upside down. Her family on board was unresponsive. She believed that her family was deceased, but that she hoped that they were just sleeping.
Police say Sailor was still strapped to her seat. She amazingly only injured her wrist in the crash. They say she used her good arm to free herself. She then walked nearly a mile through woods to a home for help. The NTSB hopes to have a preliminary report on the crash soon. A final report could take more than a year. Meanwhile, friends have set up a fund to help Sailor. We have a link to that site on WKYT.com. At the live desk, Hillary Thornton, back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Hillary. New this morning, an eastern Kentucky road is back open after an overnight landslide, or rock slide, I should say. Old Kentucky 11 in Owsley County was closed around midnight near the BP gas station in Boonville. Neighbors say no one was hurt when rocks came crashing down the road. We just checked with a local business, and Old Kentucky 11 is back open this morning.
New this morning, a Kentucky police officer is recovering after accidentally shooting himself. It happened in Cincinnati while the off-duty officer was out to dinner with his wife. Cincinnati police say Erlanger officer Darrell Jewett's gun fired as he was adjusting his holster in a parking garage elevator. The bullet ricocheted off the elevator walls before hitting him in the stomach. Officer Jewett is a 25-year veteran of the Erlanger Police Department. Police say his injuries are non-life-threatening. Also new this morning from WKYT, more than a dozen people are in jail after police discovered a big cockfight going on. State police said an anonymous tip led troopers to a barn in Clinton County near the Tennessee border. Troopers say they found a cockfight in progress. 23 chickens were removed from the barn and 15 people were arrested. 6 of the people arrested are from Monticello. All are charged with animal cruelty and criminal trespassing.
Well, thousands of students, including those in Fayette County, are headed back to school today. The end of the holiday break actually comes amid a rise in flu cases. WKYT's Mark Barber is live to explain this morning how you can protect your family.
Good morning, Rebecca and Bill. You can see the flashing lights on the buses behind my shoulder here as bus drivers are cranking up these school buses and getting ready to head out to pick up children. But before students get on the bus, doctors say they want parents to know that their students are heading back into the classroom during peak flu season. Now, 5 central Kentucky schools were shut down due to widespread illness before Christmas break. Doctors say that's because the flu has been much more active than normal, but they say it could get even worse because we are now in peak flu season. Now, because of that, doctors say they want parents to know what to look out for. They say if your child has a sore throat, runny nose, fever, or aching muscles, keep them home because once they're at school, sickness spreads fast.
People cough or sneeze. And the mist goes out in the air, and another person that comes in close contact, that's how it's usually spread, or through someone not washing their hands properly and then they put their hands up to their mouth.
Now, doctors say to stay healthy, practice good hygiene. Remember to wash those hands. They also say if you haven't already done so, it's a good idea to get a flu shot. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Well, jury selection begins today in the trial of an accused Boston Marathon attacker. Prosecutors say Joe Tsarnaev carried out the twin bombings that killed 3 people and injured more than 260 near the finish line of the race back in 2013. Jury selection alone is expected to take weeks and could be slowed if potential jurors express objections to the death penalty.
An American healthcare worker who was exposed to the Ebola virus while working in Sierra Leone is being observed in a U.S. hospital now. The patient landed in Omaha yesterday and was taken straight to the Nebraska Medical Center, which has a specialized biocontainment unit. The head of the unit says the patient is not ill and not believed to be contagious. An explosion rocked a fireworks factory in South America. Wild blast there. After seeing this video, it's surprising that no one was seriously hurt. A TV crew happened to be filming nearby. The blast knocked the photographer to the ground. He and a reporter took shelter behind a car. The explosion and fire that followed destroyed 5 warehouses. An amazing scene. Amazing further that it was caught on video there.
And amazing further that no one was hurt.
Yeah, you got it. Right.
That's good news. All right, let's check to see how traffic is moving this morning with a look at live drive traffic.
Yeah, 6:07. Happy New Year to Officer Don, who's back with live drive traffic. Hey, it's good to see you.
It's great to see you too, and it's great to be back. You know, getting back in routine, getting Deanne's coffee ready for her in the morning. Also making sure that her parking space is clear when she gets here, all those things. But, you know, I'm getting everything set up, and we're good to go so far. So that's the good news. No wrecks right now. Traffic looks good on the circle and the interstate. Let's get a look outside. We'll show you what to expect as you plan to head out the door this morning for work or school. The live look at I-75, I-64. That's the northern split there. Interstate looks good. On our Waze map, we're keeping an eye on things inbound Nicholasville Road coming past Man of War. Also on Harrodsburg Road. Right now, just normal stuff to deal with. The slowest traffic on the exit ramp from New Circle to Alumni. Now back to you in the studio.
All right, and Officer Don and Deanne are on 98.1 The Bull. Obviously off to a good new year out there.
Yeah.
And you can listen in when you get in your car. And it's good to have you with us on WKYT this morning. We're underway with all the latest news on your Monday.
When the door didn't work, a woman got creative and tried to get inside a home. We'll have a look at why firefighters had to come to her rescue. That's coming up in about 5 minutes.
And we're looking outside, seeing there in the teens and 20s. That is not that cold compared to what we're going to be seeing during midweek. We're talking temperatures below 0, possibly. Not freezing, 0. And I'll show you those numbers coming up.